This weekend, I was walking down the street pimping, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of business the way I do. You know how I do. Woohoo, yeah. Anyway, man, it's hard out here when you're a pimp, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm walking down the street and I'm, trying to make some money, trying to get some of that cheddar, trying to get paid in the shade, you dig? You know what I mean, man? I want some money, honey. So I'm walking down the street and I see this dude and this cat, he had a hat on, you know what I mean? And it was on his head. And I saw it and I was like, man, that's a Chicago Bears hat. That's that crap that Hezokuai always talks about. I don't want to look at that when I'm walking down the street. I'm trying to get away from Hezokuai, not to show me things that remind me of him. So I was like, hey, brother, take that hat off before I pepper spray your ass. And then I pepper sprayed his ass. And here I am now. And I was just talking, oh, what the heck, man?
You shouldn't be using that kind of language on my show. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I'm good. All right. Thank you very much. Anyway, this is nuts. So I got a while ago. I bought a memory foam mattress from this company called Nectar. I had it delivered, and that's what I sleep on. And it's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. But yesterday I got a memory foam mattress from Nectar in the mail. And like, what's going on? Did they charge me for two? So I looked up the shipment because they sent me the email to track the order. So I went back and I pulled up that email, and they only charged me for one, but they shipped me one, and then underneath that it said items left on order, and it had this one. Now, when I initially got that email, I didn't catch that. I thought it was just like a confirmation email. So it showed a picture of the thing I ordered. Now, I didn't realize it was actually saying that there was another one on the way. So then I scrolled through and I found a separate email for this one. And at the bottom, it also says there's another one on the way with a tracking number. I tracked it, and there's another one on the way. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, I can't just keep, like, what, they're going to send me a bed every month? Like, first of all, I don't need that many beds. Second of all, eventually someone in the company is going to figure out that I keep getting beds and I only paid for one, and then I'm going to have to pay the piper, and that ain't going to be good. So I decided I'm going to call them up and get it fixed. So they're going to have a dude come over and pick this one up for free. You know, I just leave it outside and FedEx will come and just grab it. But then I'm like, well, there's another one coming. Well, can you just cancel that shipment before it arrives? I can't find that shipment in our records. You're going to have to wait till you get it and then call us back. But so now I'm thinking, so wait a minute. Does that mean when I get that one, they're going to tell me there's another one on the way? Just like this last one and the one before it? Like, these guys just want to keep sending me beds? I don't know. It's weird. And they explained to me what happened. They know what happened. When I talked to them on the phone, apparently they have several different distributors that they use, you know, so that, and it makes sense, you know, because you want the order to arrive there as soon as possible. So when you order it, they find the one that's closest to wherever you live, and that's the one they ship from. Well, I guess the initial one that they were going to use that's closest to me had issues, and they couldn't ship it at the time. So they shipped it from a different location. But then when that first location got up and running again, they saw my order. So that's why they shipped me another one. But then why are they shipping a third one? I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna return that one anyway, and hopefully they're not gonna come running after me months from now saying you owe us all this money. It's like, no, I don't have any money to give you, pal. The Frauditor had a really strange day last Friday. First, he found a hat full of money, and then he was chased by an angry man with a guitar and arrested. I like that joke. I like it. Here's your happy dance. Oh, wait, here's your happy dance. All right, thank you. We got Nerd Girl 10. What's up? Welcome to the show. Terry Buds, good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. Happy Monday. Yeah. Terry Burns. Hey, Ironton Auditors in the house. What's up? Great to see you, buddy. David E. Persons, Terry Barnes, Ironton Auditor. Let's see. Enjoy the show and have a great day. You as well, sir. Long Island Audit is writing a book on his life. Don't want to spoil it, but in the end, he writes a book with a crayon. Cop pulled up to my window and said, papers. And I said, scissors, and drove off. Yes. These guys. That's a good one. Lexi Ann, what's up? Great to see you. Brother Troll Slayer. Hey. P. Bonds, Monday. Monday. Hey, man walks into a bar with a cow. Bartender says, we don't sell milk here. What? No. Speaking of which, let's hit the dad joke 3000. See what it's got for us today.
What is the most groundbreaking invention? A shovel.
What is the most groundbreaking invention? A shovel. Choir guy, what's up? P. Barnes. Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? Voodoo, one day I'm going to figure out a way to get around your Parson shield and stop your plans of ruling the world. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want me to warn the world. I'll warn them that cops are bad and they need to, like, pepper spray old ladies and film people and put their images online and exploit them for money. Yeah, baby, that's what life's about. And remember, guys, in my run for Congress, my number one most important thing, what do you call it? Platform, yeah, is that I'm going to draft a bill to make it so that anyone who campbacks will immediately be sentenced to 72 years hard labor in Guantanamo Bay, minimum sentence. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah. Damn crows. Ah! Dang nabbit has! Come on, man!
Weather's been such a roller coaster. Holy crap. See, let me tell you something, guys. So, last week, Monday, it was 70 degrees out. Right now, it's 29. No, I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago, Monday, it was 70 degrees out. Last Monday, the schools were closed because of a snowstorm, because of a blizzard. Last Friday, it was 60 degrees out. Me and the boys were outside over the weekend in our t-shirts. And today, right now, it's 29. I don't want to clap for that. That's just, like, I understand, but, like, when I was a kid and they tell that joke, hey, if you don't like the weather, wait a minute. Here, that's, like, been true. The last couple of weeks, it's been, like, literally true. Oh, and by the way, I just saw these in the frame. That's Great Expectations and of Mice and Men. I let my kids borrow them and read them. They had them at their mom's house. They gave them back to me yesterday. So I see them in the background. I'm like, what's that? Oh yeah, those are those two books. I got to start paying attention to my background some more. Like, this is like Minnie has. That's his little laptop there and his headphones, and that's the cup he was. So that's like his little area. But I gotta, because he's a kid, he doesn't worry about keeping it clean. Shut up. Anyway, let's see who else is here. Anyone I didn't say hello to? P. Barnes, David E. Persons. Dag nabbit. Did you call the manager? Yeah, I did. I wasn't complaining. I'm not going to complain about a free bed. The problem is I'm not stupid. I know that if I keep accepting these free bed deliveries, eventually these guys are going to figure out that they're sending them to me and I'm not paying for them. And they're going to be like, all right, you owe us, you know, however much it would be, depending on how many they end up sending me. Right now, it would, if they charged me for this one and the other one they sent me, I'd be $1,200 in the hole by now. How do you stop a train? Put a brick wall. How do you stop a train? How do you stop a train? Put up a brick wall. They might not work out too well. Yeah, that would ruin the wall and the train and the people on it, and it would be a disaster. Yeah. It would be very bad. Anyway, hello, welcome to the show. It's Monday. The weekend was wild because my oldest son had a concert. He had a concert on Saturday. It was great. He did a great job as always. And it's so cool because like his high school band, like he has to put on the full tux and everything, and they all have their uniforms. Well, not uniforms, but their suits on. And and he marched in the St. Patrick's Day parade a couple weeks ago. That was real fun. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately. Minnie has a big concert coming up, but you know, this is his first year in band. My older son, he's been in band since he was Minnie has his age, and now he's in high school, so he's been doing it for years now. So that was fun to do. But again, with the weather, it was crazy because I went to his show, and that's when we were hanging out outside. We had our t-shirts on, we're running around. It was great. Sunday was beautiful, and then all of a sudden, like last night, it started getting like I remember actually. It was actually really cool because Minnie has, and his brother were looking out the picture window here, and we're looking at the sky because you could see the different layers of the atmosphere. Like these clouds were just sitting still, and the clouds closer to us were like racing by, going crazy. And because these were standing still, you could see the speed of these even more. And it was just this huge blast of freezing cold air. And that's literally like today is in the 20s. And we were watching that coming, that cold air coming in. It was actually really, really cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the show. I want to start with this video because, you know, I was born in Chicago. And this is a Black Heart Night video. Chicago Frauditor goes full soft hard over a stop sign. So I want to go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Black Heart Night. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves out in Illinois with the frauditor known as the Chi-Town Auditor. And we find him at a traffic stop where he turns a simple ticket into something that...
Wait a minute. I can't let that slide. Blackheart Knight, I love you, man. Great friend of the channel. Listen, brother. I'm from Chicago. Okay? He's the Chi. That's what you said. He's the Chi-Town Auditor. He's from Chi-Town, baby. He's Chi-Town Audits. I'm not supporting the guy, but I know you're from Florida. You don't understand. But I'm from Chicago, and I hear someone pronounce that wrong. No, it's not Chi-Town. It's not Chi-Town. It's Chi-Town. Like S-H-Y, but it's C-H-I. Chi-Town. I'm sorry. It's just when he said that, and I'm like, no, it's Chi-Town. Chi-Town Audits, dang damn it. I'm from Chicago, man. I can't help it. It's in my bones. Let's go.
It's not supposed to be, and brings in a whole bunch of cops that surround him over running a stop sign. And that's not even the worst part. He goes full sob sit and still shows his ID and everything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Provide your license and insurance.
I have a right to the Sixth Amendment.
I just need your license and insurance.
Dude, all she needs is your license and insurance, and this pesky little traffic stop will end in a few minutes. But you just don't want to do that. You want to be the pain in the ass. You want to cry about your Sixth Amendment being violated. Well, this is the beginning of the Sixth Amendment that leads up to the court case that is scheduled for you later on in the video. If you wanted to challenge it in court, dude, you just can't have the Sixth Amendment on the roadside. That's for the court system, you dipshit.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay, then I'm not answering any questions.
Okay, I need your license and insurance.
If I'm being detained,
Sir, this is a lawful traffic stop. You violate, there was a moving violation that requires you to provide me with your license and insurance, sir.
well, my Fifth Amendment right says I don't have to identify.
Provide your license and insurance.
My Fifth Amendment right says I don't have a right.
Oh yeah, Dillhole, you do have the Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, but will you do it? Probably not. Now, if you're going to respect the Constitution, you might as well go ahead and go all the way to the 10th Amendment, which grants the states the right to create laws that are not covered in the Constitution, which pretty much means this law right here exists, stating that you have to provide your driver's license at a traffic stop, you dipshit. So if you're going to follow one part of the Constitution but completely ignore the other, you know what that means? You're a freaking hypocrite.
Sir, I've asked you multiple times to provide me with your license and insurance. You are failing to do so. I have a sergeant en route.
Okay.
Now, his standard little argument right here is not exactly working out in his favor, so he's going to go down the sovereign citizen rabbit hole and try his luck there. So let's skip to that part because there's a lot of dead air between now and then.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I have a right to travel.
As you do. Okay.
As a sovereign citizen.
Oh yeah, you can travel all you want, but when you're in a motor vehicle, you gotta obey the traffic laws, especially the ones that say that you can't run stop signs. I mean, those things are there for a reason, and if you hit somebody, then that's on you. So all this is just your selfish bullshit. Now imagine if you actually hit somebody and unalive them. Now imagine you're on the hook for that. You got to deal with the court system in a serious way after that. And then you got a family to deal with that just might end up suing you for everything you've got because you disregarded the traffic laws. Yeah, wrongful death suit coming up.
And I'm by being detained now, so I can't answer questions without an attorney.
Driving is not a right.
It's a right to travel. I have a right to travel. The Supreme Court says I have a right to travel.
The privilege require a license.
It's not, no. You have a right to travel. It's a private property.
I don't know where you're reading this from. You're not the first person I encounter with this, okay?
No,
You need a license.
no, I don't.
License, that's absolutely fine. Just let us know, okay? How did you even get this car? You have to rent it out somewhere, okay? In order for the rental company to give it to you, you need to provide them something.
Well, I would imagine it sounds like you ran the plates. So then I would imagine you can issue a ticket. You can leave it right there. You can leave it right there in the windshield.
Here's the thing. I don't think she was going to even issue you a ticket. Okay? But now since we're escalating things a little bit further, she might be thinking about it now. But here's the thing. You're talking about putting a ticket on top of there and moving on, right? Easy, right? Easy peasy. How are we going to put anything on the ticket if we don't even have any information?
Because I have a right not to. I'm being detained, so I have a right not to identify, or I have a right to remain. I have a right to remain silent. I apologize.
A few moments later.
Yeah. Dude, you have your wallet right there. All you have to do is just provide us with the license or some sort of ID. And that's it, dude. Can you hear me?
I did not commit a crime. I did not commit a crime.
I can't hear you at all. I'm trying to help you out, but I can't hear you at all. Just crank it open a little bit at least.
I'm being detained, so I'm
Work with me a little bit. Just work with me a little bit. Crank it down a little bit. You have a sergeant here going to talk to you, okay? If you got to talk to one of us, you know what I mean?
More moments later.
if I committed a crime,
There's traffic out here. Crank the window open a little bit at least. I can't hear you. I'm talking about literally 2 centimeters, just so I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but nobody else can. I've had to boost the gain all the way up just to be able to hear the muffled speech of the officers. Which makes me wonder, did you not bother to boost any of the volume up because you didn't want your audience to hear how much of an idiot that you were when they were trying to help you out with this situation? Yeah, sounds like a little devious tactic on your part, dumbass.
See a couple things and I'm trying to keep everything together. You know? Every time I contact somebody, you get off of me and I can't hear you.
What crime did I commit?
Okay, hold on. Hold on, there's a car coming. Alright, what?
What crime did I commit?
I can't hear you, man. What time, what?
What crime did I commit?
Do a stop sign.
Okay, there you go. You ran a stop sign. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You just gotta pay the fine because, well, you know you're not supposed to be running stop signs, but in your case, you're a lead paint drinking soft hard frauditor dumbass who thinks he's above the law. So yeah, you gotta pay the fine because this is not a life or death situation. You're turning this into something it's not supposed to be. Wow.
That's a crime?
It's a traffic violation.
It's a traffic violation, not a crime.
Traffic violation.
It's a traffic violation, it's not a crime.
Where are you reading that it's not allowed? So that's gonna be Sarge, okay? He's gonna talk to you. Just crank your window open at least for him, right? Just talk to him.
You're more than welcome to look me up and write a ticket and put it on the windshield.
Dude, what'd you say?
You're more than welcome to look me up and put a ticket on the windshield if I'd committed a traffic violation. I don't.
You want us to put the ticket on the windshield and move on, right? Like again, how are we supposed to put any name, any information on that ticket if you're not helping us out with the identification, right? That's all she wanted. She literally just wanted to take it. And to be honest with you, she probably would have left you off the warning.
Well, she detained me, so now I can't. Now she's detaining me, so I can't answer questions.
She's detaining me so I can't answer any questions without my lawyer present. Well, maybe you should have invested in an attorney shield from Long Island Audit if that's even still a thing. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to that in a long time. But it's a simple deal, man. All you got to do is show your driver's license, insurance, and everything like that. You don't have to say a word. Just show them that, and then you'll get the ticket, and you would have been on your way. But no, you have to be the dumbass in this situation and make a mountain out of a molehill and all that other bullshit. So, yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah. She's detaining me.
Sir,
Yeah.
may I have your license and insurance, please? My name is Officer Flint from Washington Police Department. You ran a stop sign that is a moving violation.
Is it a crime?
Yes, I am.
Did I commit a crime against somebody?
That is a traffic violation. You have to provide your license and insurance, sir. So he threw that stop sign to me. I answered. I explained to him that it is
Okay. At this point, the officers decide that they're going to block this idiot by parking their vehicles in front and behind him so he doesn't have an easy route to escape because, this guy's acting like a damn sovtard. Hell, he is a sovtard. He's a frauditor and a sovtard. And now he's going to bitch about them hitting his rental car, which they most likely did not. And even if they did, they have proof that he's the idiot that escalated the situation, so all this will fall onto his shoulders.
A little later.
Why you just hit my car?
Because you're obstructing.
You just hit that. You just hit a rental car, and I am just sitting here not doing anything, and you hit my car.
You have to listen to me. This is important.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you have to listen.
You just hit my car from the front and back end.
I can't hear what you're saying.
You just hit my car from.
Wait a minute. Okay. So first of all, he's in a rental car. What's up with these soft-sits getting rental cars? And then driving around in a rental car playing the soft-sit game. Like, what? And like the cop said, you obviously have a driver's license if you rented it. How did you rent it without showing them your driver's license? You can't. Highway Star, what's up? Tiny, what's up? But like, and the biggest part of the argument that he keeps making, I didn't commit a crime, so I don't have to show you my driver's license. It's like, I'm thinking about the logical conclusion of, and that's the problem. I think that's the biggest problem that I have when I'm dealing with all of these idiots, is that I always try to think of the logical conclusion of things, and their logic is illogical, so it doesn't make any sense. So I could never figure it out. But I'm looking at it in these terms because this guy is talking about, and they all do this, right? Even the frauditors. I didn't commit a crime. You're asking me for my ID, but I didn't commit a crime. But what's their definition of a crime? Basically, actually physically harming someone. There has to be a victim, right? All right. So what you're saying is, the logical conclusion to what you're saying is, the only reason that I was issued a driver's license and need to carry it around, the only reason a driver's license exists at all is so that if I stab someone to death and the cops come, I can show them my ID because now I have a victim. Like, what are you talking about? I don't have to show you my ID. I didn't kill anybody. Oh, so only people that are required to show ID are murderers and, people who like rob banks. You get caught with $20,000 of stolen money in your trunk. Then you can show the cop your driver's license. Honestly, if you're committing those level of crimes, I don't think they're worried about getting your driver's license. I think they're worried about cuffing you up and locking you up, getting you cuffed and stuff. And that's it. Oh, man, these people are stupid. All right, back to the video.
The front and back end, you're police officers.
You have to provide a driver's license.
You just hit my car. You just hit my car and damaged car.
Can't hear you.
You just damaged my car for no reason. I'm being detained. She says I'm being detained. I didn't. You just hit my rental car, so I did not do anything except be detained by her. She said I was being detained. She said I was being detained So I have a right to be silent. What?
You committed a traffic violation. We need your.
Okay, if I committed a traffic violation, please leave the citation.
Now, this goes on for a little while longer before he decides or is convinced to get out of the vehicle and actually cooperate like a grown-up. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage, shall we?
Well, now, what? So no, you're saying I'm under arrest. So I'm under arrest. Then what?
So get out of the car and let us do our job then.
So you're just gonna take me in out of the police station?
I don't know that.
Yes, that's.
The state of Illinois gives us limited options sometimes to arrest. Sometimes we just give a citation.
No, you're not. You're just going to. You just said I'm under arrest. I was being.
Have you taken any medicine, sir?
I provided you. I did not obstruct. I provided my ID.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Eventually, you showed it through the window. Yes. Doesn't mean it. We need to see the ID. As you physically see it, you should open up your window. You should provide those details. We don't know if you're under influence or something. We have every right to ask you to come out of the vehicle on every single traffic.
You have a right to ask, just like I have a right to, and I have a right not to.
Now, if you only had Attorney Shield, then the attorneys at that so-called app, Attorney Shield, would have told you that, well, you're supposed to get out of the car when the officers ask you to get out of the car. I mean, it's as simple as that. But unfortunately, you're just a simple-minded buffoon at this point with no concept of reality.
What?
You either come out of the car, we're going to break the window, and we're going to remove you from the car and take you to jail. Last chance. Unlock the door and come out.
Okay, thank you for cooperation. You're going to step over here.
Sorry, it doesn't need to go that far.
You don't have any weapons on you, do you, sir?
27, Chicago, revoked void, and he's got a history of operations throughout Lake County. 29 there.
All right. This looks like it's almost over. But ladies and gentlemen, we got $25 from David E. Persons. I just realized his last name is Persons, which rhymes with Parson. They're talking about Attorney Shield. I got Parson Shield. We're ready to go.
Yeah, man, I'm rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? It says that I got my Parson Shield coming, and that I only got to make 72 more payments of $197 each to be able to access the app and download it when it's released someday in the future. So I can't wait. Anyway, let's see, what do we got here? Why did you want me to read this? Okay, I'll try. I discovered that I'm getting a tax refund. What? A tax refund? What does that mean, Hez? Wait, money? Yeah, I want money. Give me some. Oh, yeah, $25. There you go. Can I have it, Hez? Figures. All right, so why am I reading this again? All right, I'll get there. Okay, fine. I thought I'd pass some of it to help you pay for all the beds you're trying to buy for all of Kenosha. Yeah, here's the entire city. Trying to put them all in memory foam mattresses. It's ridiculous, man. I love it, though. I'm the one who ordered all the extra mattresses. Don't tell Hez. It's all my fault, man. Please keep voodoo. Zap voodoo. What? Zap voodoo? Is that why you wanted me to read this? Was that a trick? No!
Oh my goodness gracious me. That's so generous. I'm also going to throw you a happy dance. Let's hit it. All right. Thank you so much. Yes. Lisa Alcazar is here with the Hey, Parson says News Out Voodoo gets a discount.
Hey, I appreciate that, Parson. I appreciate that. I'm thinking of putting the Parson Shield banner on my campaign slogan posters and my ads as a sponsor. You know, I think that'd be great. Just like who's that guy? Show the people what I'm talking about. There's this dude. Look at this dude. He's a race car driver, and like me, I'm gonna put the Parson logo on all my stuff. This guy, see, he's a race car driver, and he's got attorney shield on his as one of his sponsors. Look at his car. It says attorney shield right on his hood. You see that? See, attorney shield is growing faster than a virus. Yeah, man. Faster than fungus among us. A rabbit, big chungus. Yeah, man. Attorney Shield is bigger and better than ever, man. Just like Parson Shield's gonna be. We gotta get Parson Shield on the hood of my car. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing better than a 1972 Ford Pinto. I'll tell you what. Except for a gremlin, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're ready to rock, man. So, anyway, thank you so much for Attorney Shield and Parson Shield and all y'all of the Allman Brothers Blues Band are something or other. Goodbye!
Take that with you. All right. Anyway, back to the video, guys.
We appreciate you cooperating now, sir. The last thing we want to do is have to break the window because you're obstructing us. You understand?
You already damaged my car.
Nope, your car's not.
Yes, you ran into it both in the front and the back.
I was detained. We don't want you to use your car as a weapon.
You already bumped it, and I did not. I was sitting there.
And then, I mean, that's all it was going to be, just the tickets. Okay. Do you have your insurance, sir? If you could provide your insurance, we can get these tickets out of the way and be done with it.
You can turn around and show it to her if you want.
Then you get a positive confirmation on the driver's license and SIM.
I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't seen it.
Let me just double check. We're good with that? Is that 10-4 on the top the ID deal? Okay, good. All right, he's got a whole history. Okay. All right.
Show it to her.
Okay, fine. What's your current address so I can list it on the ticket? Do you have your mailing address or something like that?
Can you hand her your physical driver's license so she can write you a ticket and you can get out of here potentially?
Thank you, sir. I'll be back in just a couple.
Oh, now he decides to provide his driver's license, proof of insurance, and everything like that, which is what you need for a freaking rental car to begin with. So he's willing to present his ID, his insurance, and everything like that for a rental car, but he doesn't want to do it for the cops at a traffic stop where it's required by law. Oh my goodness, what a freaking dumbass. Now, several more minutes pass before they come back to him and, well, give him his ticket, and they move on and he moves on, which was what's supposed to happen at a traffic stop. Not all this bullshit that he did.
Eventually.
Okay, Mr. Jason. So just like I said before, it's no big deal. I was just going to issue your ticket for failing to stop at that stop sign, and we were going to be about our way, okay? So here's no problem, sir. Here's this ticket. So just because it's one, if it had to continue, it'd have been multiple tickets, but I'm going to just let you off with this ticket. It's just the one for disregarding the stop sign, so you don't have to show up to court if you do not want to, okay? You just pay the fine and go about your day. Or if you do want to go and contest the ticket, I put a court date on here for March 9th at 1:30 at the Park City, the Park City location over there, the courthouse. If you want to go and speak to a judge, you can, but otherwise you can just pay and be done with it. Okay, sir? All right. Is there anything we can do for you? Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine.
You're feeling fine. Okay. Well, you have a better night. Okay, sir?
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
And after all this bullshit, the police just decided to give you the original ticket and let you on your way? Yeah, dude. I guess the police aren't all bad. I mean, they could have gotten you for a whole bunch of shit at this point. But no, they decided to be lenient in this particular occasion. You got lucky, dipshit. Now learn your lesson and don't ever do this soft-tard shit again. But then again, I'm talking to a frauditor slash soft-tard who just never seems to learn anyway. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for the legendary Blackheart Knight. Yes, all right. Man, that guy, see, so what happened there? License, proof of insurance. Okay. 10 minutes later. All right, we're going to let you go with a warning this time. Okay. Instead, he's there for 45 minutes. Gets dragged out of the car, goes through all that, and gives his license and registration or proof of insurance anyway. And then, okay, have a nice day, sir. Like, he could have just did that in the first place. I don't understand. I truly don't understand. Like, I think maybe I'll start. See, it's hard. It's so hard. It's difficult for me to actually sit through these, like, guru videos because then I got to listen to their nonsense. But I really think I should go back and watch some more of their stuff where they're explaining these things, because that is one of the arguments they make that I don't understand. Like, truly don't get. Like, most of the stuff they say, I get what they're saying. I understand that it's wrong. I understand that it's illogical. I understand that it's nonsense. But I get what they're saying. But this one particular argument, just, I don't even understand what they're saying. Like, obviously they're wrong, but even what they're saying at all. When they say, I need to see your driver's license, and you say, I plead the fifth. Fine, plead the fifth, but give me your driver's license. You don't have to say a word, but hand me the license. Nope, Fifth Amendment says I don't have to. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? Like, I would love for one of them to explain that in a way that I could understand the argument. Again, obviously the argument will be wrong, but at least I'd like to know what it is. Like, I don't even see how those two things are connected on any level at all. Like, I don't get how their brain, again, I know their brains are illogical. I know their ideas don't make sense. But at least explain to me the how you came to this conclusion. No matter how nonsensical or insane it is, at least let me know what it is. Well, because, I mean, I don't know what it is because I don't know. How does the freedom to keep your mouth shut so you don't incriminate yourself have to do with showing your license? Maybe because, I think I figured it out. Okay, so if I'm wrong, then a soft sit needs to correct me. So I'm going to assume that this is what it is. This just hit me now. Okay, I just thought of this. I got to take a second and melt my brain over this for a second. and see if I can understand it correctly. Okay. By the way, the temperature's actually going down outside. It's in the 20s right now. So 3 days ago it was in the 70s again. So, okay. This is the only way my mind's able to make any kind of logic out of this. You have the freedom of like the Fifth Amendment says you don't have to speak. And when they read your Miranda rights, they say you can speak to a lawyer, because anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So, like, the Fifth Amendment covers your right not to say things that will incriminate you. Now, this is what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Self-incrimination. Why? Because they know they're guilty. In every single one of these sovereign citizen cases, it's never, no, I had a license plate. Or, oh, no, I had a registration. No, no, I didn't blow the stop sign. No, he knows darn well he blew the stop sign. So if he admits who he is, then he's incriminating himself because he knows he's guilty. Yeah, see? Before I even said it, P. Barnes said it. So that's got to be right. That's got to be why they think that. Because they know they did it. They're always guilty. When have you ever seen a trial of a sovereign citizen where he pled not guilty and actually made the argument that he actually didn't do what he's accused of? Never. It's always, well, I don't have to follow that law. So you broke that law. I don't have to follow it. So you broke it. I didn't say that. Well, what are you saying? I don't have to follow it. Guilty, because obviously you broke it. It's like, did you blow the stop sign? I don't have to stop at stop signs. What? Did you stop at the stop sign? No. Guilty. What's the argument? You did it. That's like a long time ago. There was a John Felix trial where he was on trial for trespassing. And I went in his comment section and I told him, I'm like, did they ask you to leave? Yes. Did you leave? No. And then you're freaking out and screaming and hollering and crying because you were found guilty of trespassing? You just admitted that you were trespassing. When they asked you to leave and you didn't, boom, done. That's it. End of story. There is no federal case out of it. Anyway, yeah, sovereign citizens are about as dumb as a pile of rocks. Let's see, where are we at here? We got about we got enough time for at least one more. Let's see, what do we got? I'll let you guys pick. It's going to be either NCR or unclean hands. NCR or unclean hands. How dare those tyrants give them a ticket for blowing a stop sign? I'm surprised they didn't pull the Daryl Brooks card and blame the car on why they ran the stop sign, right? Well, and I love the fact that Daryl Brooks didn't even really blame the car. He just asked questions to insinuate that. So was that car fully inspected? Were there any damages to the car? He's trying to, but that guy was dumber than dumb. Anyway, that was legit. What I was showing you guys earlier with the Attorney Shield being a sponsor for a race car driver now and having their logo pasted all over the guy's car. Oh, man. I got to watch some more Attorney Shield videos and see what's going on with them now, but it's just so insane to me. From the first video I saw of it, you get pulled over, license and registration. Hold on. Hold on, officer. Hold on. Yeah, Attorney Shield, I got pulled over. Well, show me your license and registration. Here's my license and registration, sir. Goes back, writes the ticket, gives it to him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Attorney Shield. That $300 a month I'm paying you is so worth it. If it wasn't for you, he would have shot me in the face 22 times with a bazooka. All Attorney Shield does is it tells you to cooperate. It says you don't have to say anything, which you don't. And to show him the documents he asks for, which you do. I don't need to pay $300 a month to know that. I get pulled over, I just do it. Because that's what you do when you get pulled over. Like, what a ripoff. Oh, man. Let's see. We got 2 votes for unclean, 1 for NCR, and then a 3rd for unclean from the same people who voted for NCR. Parson Shield is greater than Attorney Shield. Now that I could get on board with. Yeah. We gotta come up with we gotta create a Parson Shield logo. All right, we'll go with unclean. Let's go. No, yes, there it is. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, the one, the only unclean hand.
Back another day, another double feature. I think I got one video. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long. It's about a guy that got chased down by the cops for going 80 and a 65. And he's just giving him a warning because he made it home before he pulled him over. And the guy still wants to give him a hard time about it. He wants to see the radar. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. Can't leave it alone. It's just a warning. He just verbally warned him, don't speed anymore. And this guy's got to make a big deal out of it. This is an auditor, First Amendment auditor, so he's got to make a big dramatic scene. It's truth be told audits. Yeah, truth be told, my ass. Anyway, let's get right into that first video, folks. Enjoy.
Oh, you going so
Wasn't going fast at all. A girl revved her engine at me. I revved my engine back at her.
I got y'all both on radar.
Y'all have that on radar? Can I see that?
No, you cannot.
Well, I revved my engine at her. She was the one that passed me up. So
I'm gonna put it this way, because you left and you're already home. If I catch you doing that fast again down, I will stop you.
okay, but there was no speeding, is what I'm telling you.
Is it just me, or do all these guys have the same speech impediment? Sounds like they just got done chewing on a dick or something. I don't know. I'm suspicious.
Sir,
There was no speeding. I revved my engine. She revved her engine. She took off on me.
I got both of you on radar.
I want to see.
all the way down.
She grinned at me. I grinned back at her. She revved her engine. I revved my engine back.
Have a good day.
What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
Officer Seminole, DS 422.
And what's your name and badge number? Y'all just gonna walk off? Is it against the law to rev an engine? I want to see where I'm clocked to 80-something miles an hour, because y'all are just lying.
And it looks like you were never properly introduced to a toothbrush. What's up with them teeth? They're all over the place. They're nasty. I can smell your breath from here. Jesus Christ, dude. Don't point the camera at your mouth.
Y'all are lying. Who are you, DS what? DS 422 and DS... What's your name and badge number?
I'm not giving my name and
Oh, you can give me your name and badge number. Y'all approached me, right? Where's your plate?
Nothing. I'm backing up my partner.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
go back on your property.
I could stand there right here too. This is a public street, isn't it? It's a public street, isn't it? I can walk up and down the street all I want to.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't.
Okay, well then why are you telling me to get back on the property?
Go on and leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. So go
Hey,
on.
get out of the way for
I never
your.
once said anything to you when I walked
You,
up
you
there,
still walked up on my property.
because my partner walked up
Okay, okay. For what?
I've never really understood why people who live in a certain spot would antagonize the police in their own area every chance they get. And this guy does. He's a police antagonist. He's not an auditor. but they do it all the time. I don't understand. What do they think the final outcome is going to be? I mean, look at Matthew Reardon. He got kicked out of his actual county for a whole year. He'd been locked up year after year. I just don't understand what the plus is to this. They always think they're going to win some kind of big lawsuit or something. Never happens. Never. Well, rarely. Every once in a while, 1 out of 200 or 300 might win $50. Who knows? Anyway, it's crazy.
For what? Yeah. Have a good day.
I was just trying to have a conversation.
Oh, I know. But you're saying that you clocked me at 80. I want to see where you clocked me at 80. I was not speeding. Like I said, I saw a beautiful woman in a Mustang. She revved her engine, I revved my engine.
Come on, dude. A beautiful woman in a Mustang revved her engine at you because of those sparkly white teeth you get or something? What the hell? What the hell, dude? Who's lying here?
I don't know.
Look, bro,
I don't know. Do you know? Whenever you're riding next to somebody, do you know?
I get it, dude. I wasn't coming over here to try to be a butthole or to do any of that.
But you saying that I was clocked to 80 miles an hour? That's bullshit.
Dude, I've got forward mounted radar. It's right here.
Four mounted radars, and you clocked me at 80. And
yeah, as y'all were coming at me, that's when I hit my lights and sirens and came after y'all.
No, that's a lie. Dude.
And then you were right next to me. I told you to pull over, and then you just
I pulled into the neighborhood. Exactly like you told me to do.
Yeah. And then I stopped her. I wrote her citation, and I was coming to have a conversation with you.
Okay. Have a good day.
No, that wasn't very damn exciting. It was tedious also. Jesus Christ, I can't believe these clowns. Bring the cops right to your house so they know exactly where you live, and then keep going out and fucking with them. It doesn't make any sense to me. I wouldn't want them to know where I lived. I would invite them to my house to give them a hard time. Jesus Christ, what an idiot. All for clicks and views on YouTube. What's the point? You're not making any money at it. At least not enough to make it worth your while to have the police watching you all the time. It's crazy. Don't get it. Anyway, let's move on to something else because that was boring and stupid. And I really hate to do it to you, but we're going to take another look at Matthew Reardon today. I know I just did a video on him. I do about one a week on the guy. The guy is just pure entertainment. Anyway, he's down in Galveston having a protest, and I just want to show you a specific part of this interaction where he only has one interaction in over an hour. He has about a 5-minute interaction with a guy that is so drunk he can hardly stand up. And I think he's mentally impaired as well. So we're going to jump right into that. Check it out, folks. It is hysterical. Here comes a drunk guy, folks, and watch Matthew's face and listen to him. He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know what to think of this guy. It's absolutely weird.
Oh, yeah. Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Yeah.
Galveston earns it 3 times a week.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. And huh?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
419, that's there. Case number is going to be 1196 1196.
Fuck cops.
Fuck cops.
Fuck cops.
Yep.
They do.
Yeah, they put you in a cage for crimes you didn't commit, and then they sell your car at public auction while you're in there. That's what they did to me, at least.
That's what they did to me.
239.
Ah.
Can I say something to your phone?
You're saying it. Well, it's that's the one to say it to right there.
All right. Every fucking cop. Worthless bitches.
Dispatch to 131.
I have been literally thrown away.
Doors at Terminal 28, still falling apart.
I bet the journalist Don Matthews actually thinks he's going to remember this conversation after walking away, 5 minutes after walking away. He's going to have no idea who he is. He's not going to remember this at all. And Don thinks he's got an ally here. What a fucking moron.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, I got the scanner radio on here, so if they freaking...
I don't give a shit. Fuck you, cops.
Hey, happy Fuck the Cops Day.
How freaking lame is this guy? Jesus Christ. Every day he's down there doing it. I can only conclude he wants to go back to prison. He's going to keep going until he goes back to jail, and then he'll have plenty to make content about once he gets out. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, I got one more short one for you. This is from Citizen Not explaining to us, and she's a lovely young lady, why she was arrested. Let's check that one out. This here is Citizen Not. She used to run around with Jimmy Haig, you know. JC News Now, good friend of his. They used to audit together. Good Lord knows what else they did together. I don't know if they made any babies or anything, but boy, wouldn't that be exciting. Anyway, let's see what she has to say about, she got arrested once for something. I don't know what. I don't care. It's not on her channel. Anyway, let's see what she's got to say.
So I just had a little FYI for some people, nasty little frogs, whatever, that want to say, oh, she got arrested because she was playing stupid games and got a stupid prize. Huh? Is it a stupid game to tell the mayor that you're very disgruntled about them hiring a murdering ex-cop to work at the water department?
If you're expecting this fine journalist to let us know who that murdering ex-cop is working at the water department, don't hold your breath. She's not going to leave any specifics. She's never made a video about that guy. I don't know who she's talking about. And was it an ex-cop that shot somebody in the line of duty? I don't know. She's not going to tell us. She's going to tell us her woes. That's all we're going to hear from this crybaby. Look at her. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at that face.
No. I'd say that most people would say, oh, we don't want to murder an ex-cop working for the city. My tax dollars pay for that. Well, anyway, so that's why I got arrested. That's why I got police brutality. Get it straight, people. Get it straight. It's because I went against the mayor. I went against the popo. Fucking nasty ass pigs.
Have you seen yourself lately, lady? Do you know what you look like? Do you know what your face looks like? Come on now. Who you calling nasty ass?
I'm getting a little feedback, a little pushback or whatever. But you people really need to stop and think it through. And they'll do it to you. Heaven forbid. But to police brutality somebody because they were quite vocal, the city wouldn't hire anybody else that had a conviction for murder on their fucking record.
Well, then please let me know who this cop is with a murder conviction on his record. Tell me who he is and I'll check into it. But you're not going to do that, are you? Because you're full of shit. Either that or he is a convicted murderer. I don't know. We can't tell because we don't know who it is.
Well, of course they wouldn't, would they? But an ex-cop? Yeah, they did. Big bunch of Bubba bullshit's what it is. And I ain't standing for it. I'm going to speak up to it. I'm going to speak out to it. And I'm going to talk that fucking walk. Peace, y'all.
She gonna walk that talk. Talk that walk. I don't know what she's gonna do. Anyway, that's crazy. Anyway, a lot of convicted murderers get jobs when they get out of prison. Doesn't make them all bad. Who do you know? You don't even tell us who he killed. Anyway, one of my best friends when I was in like the 9th or 10th grade went to prison for murder for shooting a guy with a bow and arrow because he cheated him at a poker game. True story. The guy went to court. He got what happened here? Oh yeah, he has a twin brother. His name was Gary Burks. He got out of it. Because his twin brother went up and said he did it, and then Gary said he did it, and then it just kept going back and forth. They had to dismiss it. He ended up going to prison for lighting a bar on fire. He arsoned the bar and went to prison for it. It was crazy, folks. Anyway, the guy was scary. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed. Y'all have a great day. Love you. Bye.
All right. Round of applause for Unclean Hands. Oh, man, so much to unpack in that video. First of all, this idiot, like, what do cops do? Well, they arrest you for no reason, lock you in jail, and then sell your car at auction. Oh, yeah, that happens to me 2-3 times a week. Yeah, cops are doing that all the time. It's crazy. Oh, well, at least that's what they did to me. And then the drunk guy. Yeah, I don't like cops either. Cops are bad, okay? That's basically what it all came down to. That was the whole video. Cops are bad, okay? That's their whole everything, isn't it? Cops are bad. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. It's about that time. Got to get ready. Got to face the Mondays. Monday. 28 degrees outside right now. Oh, man. I still can't believe I haven't gotten sick. We go from 60 degrees to 30 to 70 to a blizzard. Now it's 60 over the weekend. Now it's 20 again right now. I'm so done with this weather. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. And like I always say, at the end of the day, yeah. I'm all shook up.